Eala eager to start 2026 well in Auckland. Manila, Philippines. Alex Eala is starting the new season with lofty goals and high hopes following a banner year that catapulted her to one of the tennis world's brightest young stars. Eala is seeded fourth in the WTA 250 ASB Classic starting today at ASB Tennis Centre in Auckland, New Zealand, that serves as one of her warm-up tournaments for the highly anticipated Australian Open in Melbourne next week. As one of the top seeds, Eala drew WTA number 69 Dana Vekic of Serbia in the round of 32 tomorrow after the ongoing qualifiers. Vekic, whose career high was at number 17, is also among the participants in the historic Philippine Women's Open slated on January 16 to 31 at the refurbished Rizal Memorial Tennis Center in Manila, where Eala is in line for a grand homecoming. Eala, as per the Philippine Tennis Association announcement yesterday, has been awarded a wild card entry in the Manila Tilt, albeit her availability will depend on the result of the AO that kicks off its main draw on January 18th. Nobody say I didn't manifest it. Let's start the 2026 season, shall we? Said Eala on her Instagram, sharing a throwback photo of her playing on hard court before rising to the world stage. Now ranked number 53 in the Women's Tennis Association, WTA, rankings, the 20-year-old Filipina comes in only behind the top three seeds in Elena Svitolina, WTA number 14, of Ukraine, and Americans Emma Navarro, WTA number 15, and Iva Jovic, WTA number 35, as per the official draw. Also in the fray of the loaded main draw is 45-year-old and seven-time major champion Venus Williams of the United States, who will also play in the AO. Williams gained a wild card along with Indonesia's Janice Tien, France's Varvara Gracheva, Croatia's Petra Marcinko, and Hungary's Punna Udvardy. Eala and Jovic will team up in the doubles tourney against the powerhouse duo of Svitolina and Williams, scheduled at 8:50 a.m. before her singles campaign tomorrow slated at 6 a.m. Eala and the first morning of 2026. Eala woke before the sun, the sky over Auckland still painted in deep blue and soft silver. The city was quieter than usual, as if it, too, was pausing to take a breath before stepping into 2026. From her bedroom window, she could see the distant outline of the Sky Tower standing tall, steady, and confident, an unspoken reminder that new beginnings didn't have to be loud to be powerful. She sat up, pulling the curtains wider, letting the early light touch the walls. Today mattered to her. Not because it was the first day of the year, but because it felt like a promise she wanted to keep, to herself. The year before had taught her a lot. Some lessons came gently, others arrived like sudden rainstorms sweeping across the harbor. There were moments when she felt lost, unsure of who she was becoming or where she belonged. But now, as the calendar turned, Eala felt something new, readiness. Auckland had always been part of her story. The salty air from the Waitemata Harbor, the green hills that rose like patient guardians, the mix of cultures and voices that filled the streets. This city had shaped her in quiet ways. It taught her that differences could exist side by side, that movement and stillness could share the same space. After breakfast, Eala stepped outside. The air was cool and fresh, carrying the scent of the ocean and damp grass. She walked toward the bus stop, her notebook tucked under her arm. It wasn't filled with strict resolutions or long lists. Instead, it held thoughts, sketches, half-written ideas, and one sentence written boldly on the first page. Start well. Stay kind. Keep going. The bus ride into the city was calm. She watched Auckland wake up, shop owners lifting shutters, joggers moving along the waterfront, birds circling above the trees. Everyone seemed to be moving forward in their own way. That comforted her. There was no single right path, only honest effort. She got off near the harbor and walked along the water. The sun had risen now, scattering light across the surface like broken glass turned beautiful. Eala sat on a bench and opened her notebook. She began to write, not about what she feared, but about what she hoped. She hoped to learn without being afraid of mistakes. She hoped to speak up when her voice mattered. She hoped to grow, even when growth felt uncomfortable. Most of all, she hoped to stay curious. Auckland felt like the perfect place to begin again. The city didn't rush her. It reminded her that progress could be slow, that strength could be quiet, that beginnings didn't need perfection, only intention. Later that day, she climbed a hill in a nearby park. From the top, she could see the city spread out below her, roads weaving together, water shining in the distance, homes and buildings standing close yet independent. It looked like a living map of connection and possibility. Eala smiled. 2026 wasn't something to fear or control. It was something to meet, step by step, moment by moment. And standing there, with Auckland beneath her and the sky wide above, she felt ready.